Good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, May 30th, 2018. I'm Joe Paul, the local president. I have a handful of things I want to talk about today, so I'm going to just jump right in. First of all, the Function 1 scheduler and the clerk craft is over in Seminole, still continuing on Tour 1, Level 6s at the Orlando PNDC. So we're still working through that. You're still going to see some closed section bidding for a while, but it's not going to last forever, but it's still going on. Let's see, the Orlando PNDC. Recently, you heard some things in maintenance. Well, we did wind up stopping the MPE getting accessed or moved off of Tour 1 to Tour 3. And the reason we did that was a new contractual language that said they couldn't access somebody off if they've had a vacant MM job or a vacant MPE job. Well, in fact, they had plenty of vacant MM jobs. So we came to an agreement where they would just, if they're going to move 1 to Tour 3, move the vacant MM job. We're still trying to get MMs, get people coming into the craft, the MMs. We still have an in-service register, so we're looking to get those filled. But anyway, we did stop that for now. We hope for good. The Orlando PNDC, we're still trying to get an in-service register going for the custodial craft, just like we did in the Seminole PNDC, where we moved over 5 clerks, a couple mail handlers, but clerks go first, and we still have a couple more. So we're still going to get more coming in. We're hoping that the movement of clerks over and into custodian opens up more clerk jobs for transfers, for conversions. But right now, the Postal Service sent me a letter trying to revert 3 jobs. I'm already in the process of grieving that. So stay tuned for that. Let's see what else we have here. The Line H in the Orlando PNDC, Postal Service still wants to keep the VMF and the AMF separate, or together rather. We say they should be separate because we feel like that's a violation. In the Seminole PNDC, we're not waiting on management there. We've already sent those grievances. They're going to step 3, and we're hoping to get money in return for our custodians. Now, granted, they're not going to come to the table, the Postal Service, and say, look, here's a check for roughly $100,000. I don't know exactly how much. They're just not going to do that. So we have to send it up to step 3. And a lot of places, they're not paying that kind of money out of their pocket. So we're still staying on that. We're going to pursue that till the end. We're going to go to arbitration. So that's what we're going to do. We have 5 newly created customer service jobs in the Orlando PNDC, which you've seen already. They're up for bid. And we do have, let's see, 5 or 6 newly converted PSEs, or at least 2 are newly converted. 4 more are going into window training. So that's what's going on there. In Seminole, we're not so lucky because I just mentioned they're trying to revert jobs. I've already personally filed the grievances. I've demonstrated 12 jobs in Orlando and 12 jobs in Seminole. Those have already been denied at step 2. I'm waiting on the paperwork so I can do my addition corrections and appeal that to step 3. We feel like we have a good case there, and that's what we're going to stick with. Let's see what else we have. We have grievances for improper accessing off of the tours in both the plants, the Orlando PNDC and the Seminole PNDC. We have grievances for, let's see, Tour 2 and Tour 3 and Tour 1 in Orlando, and we have them for Tour 1, not for Tour 1 over in the Seminole PNDC. Basically what they did was they said, hey look, we need, let's just say 7 less jobs here. We're abolishing your jobs and getting rid of you off the tour. But they kept them on the same tour. To me, that's an improper accessing event. All the hours that these people stayed there on the tour without jobs, unencumbered or unassigned, those hours should be paid to the overtime desire list on that particular tour. That's where I'm going with that grievance. It's already been denied at 1 and 2, which we know, and we're going to do that. They can't make a decision on their own, as we all know. And so we're going to appeal that to step 3 also. Let's see what else I have. The MVS. MVS, we have some issues right now with the bids. The bids are all screwed up, jacked up, really. All the numbers are wrong. The bid numbers are wrong. They had to bring someone from the Postal Service in to meet with the MVS management to try to fix them. Well, the problem, I don't have a problem with that. The problem I do have is there's 2 vacant jobs right now. They're over 28 days. We have that in the grievance procedure. We're not really going to wait on that. They have 28 days. It's not our members' fault that may want to switch over jobs because they don't have them done correctly. The Postal Service, that is. Our members still have the opportunity to contractually to bid on jobs, and they may want those jobs, and we're filing on that. We've already got a grievance in as step 1 because 28 days just passed. So we're staying on top of that. And that's an issue, really. So we're on that. I see AMF, or excuse me, the VMF, going pretty smooth lately, luckily. About the only craft that we're having minimal problems. The PSE conversions all over the district, or over our district really, for our people, 102 offices plus 2 or 3 plants. Pretty good. We have 7 of them getting converted. We're hoping to get more PSE and more PTFs converted within the next month. So as I hear more about that, I'll let you know. Gethsemane, a lot of problems there. Always a lot of problems. They're short custodian jobs. Bob McSorley has a lot of grievances in. We have labor charges over there, and we're short many jobs. And there's people out injured, so we're hoping to get more transfers. I mean, you're going to get a transfer or two, possibly somebody from impacted facilities, but we do have the 1-in-4 ratio, which means for every transfer in, not from an impacted office, but for every transfer, the next 3 have to be PSE conversions. So we're looking to protect our membership. Don Shandor, as I mentioned last time, will be leaving the Orlando PNDC. He's going to be going to Minnesota. Mike Woolard will be coming over from Seminole back to Orlando PNDC. And Alicia Lake, who you had before, she was detailed into other places, and she was detailed to Seminole. She's coming back. I've already reached out to her. We're hoping to have a labor management meeting as soon as she gets here so we can all get on the same page with that. That's a lot to talk about today. I'll have more in a few more days once I get additional information on a few other bullet points I wanted to talk about. I don't want to talk about much until we get that. Also, I want to let you know, upcoming, we're still going to have the maintenance MBAs coming down. When they do, I'll be letting everybody know when they're coming so we can have them here at our union office. Anybody from the maintenance craft, not just in Orlando, but Lakeland, Kissimmee, anywhere within our area. 102 offices. We span 200 or 300 miles radius around Orlando. We're going to have you come in here. And the other guy who I mentioned before is going to come down and talk about your thrift savings, your FERS, your civil service, things like that. He's trying to schedule something for the fall. So when that happens, I'll let you know. And that's a good thing. It's all going to be free. We'll provide the place, which is your union hall. And we're going to have food and refreshments. So anyway, anything else I can think of? Not right now. But if you need me, you know how to reach me. You know how to call the office. The office is 407-854-6396 or my cell anytime. Thank you again for being proud APW members and members of our Central Florida area local family. Thank you.